Hey everybody, it's Eric.
Glenda?
John.
John, what did we get done playing a little bit ago?
Throw Throw Burrito.
Throw Throw Burrito! Hey, we're going to review it, so stay tuned after this. So, Throw Throw Burrito.
Throw Throw Burrito.
Woohoo! Burrito Supremo!
So if you guys have, we've got the playthrough, we've got the instructional on how to set up video already up. We've got an unboxing for this game. We are going to score it now like we normally do for our reviews. Graphics, artwork, rulebook, components, replayability, and overall fun. We score on 1 to 5, with 1 being horrible, steaming pile of cow dung, 5 being outstanding, and 3 being an average. Nothing good, nothing bad. It's just an average score is 3. Graphics and artwork. We'll do a round table. John, what did you get?
I had 4.
Glenda?
4?
I got 3. So what made it above average for you guys?
Okay, I'll tell you what made it not perfect for me, because I normally do. The artwork is just kind of simple, basic, but then, you know, the color added that point of it being just a 3 for me. So it's really not that spectacular to be perfect. So for me, it's just basic. You know, it's cute. They thought about that. It's original, but it's not perfect.
John?
Yeah, I don't know if you would say a little pixelated in a sense. Some of that might just be the way the card is, but
Texture.
The texture of it. For me, it seemed to fit the theme. It's not a extremely bright front of the card, but if you go and you look close, you see the detail on like the mouth if you're looking at the yelling melon. But are they very simplistic shapes that a lot of the characters are? Yeah, very simplistic.
Very.
It doesn't. But it kind of fit to me. It didn't seem like it had to have a whole bunch. But yeah, that was kind of where it looked like it was for what they were going for. It was right on, but not a, wow, this is the most realistic religion pigeon I've ever seen. No, didn't quite have that.
I will add to that too. I think for the speed of game, I think it kind of, you want something more obvious to pick on all, you know, the characters that you're trying to form with the graphics. I think that's how I felt about it. So, oh, those are different. I thought it's the same. So I think it's more, you know, like he said, colorful on like all this or this and all that. It's more obvious, I guess. That's what my point is.
I mean, I just went with average. I think it was what needed to be for the game, so that you could tell the difference between the different cards, because it's a fast-paced game. That's the whole thing. You just need to be able to tell the difference. They could have gone with colored squares like Candyland if they'd wanted to. It wasn't anything that was really necessary, you know. Like I said, it was a 3. It was just a basic for me. I wasn't overly impressed with it, and I wasn't disgusted with it. It just basic. Rulebook. I gave rulebook a 4.
4?
I gave the rulebook a 5. And I'll just go there since I've scored it very high. A lot of times I don't go that high because that sounds like it's the perfect rulebook. This rulebook to me was very, very simple. The fact that they have 2 sides to it. They have your pictures drawn out so that you understand the way that the play goes. I thought it covered everything. And it did repeat itself, which sometimes I look at as it can be a negative, but the way it did that was it just put it on the other side and referenced it a different way, which I thought was pretty clever to word it in the right sections as well as put it in, because, you know, not everybody reads everything, have it in your highlight version. So for me, it explained the game, set it up, was simple to understand for a person like me, and that I could explain it pretty well, and you don't really have to reference it a lot of times. So that's why I'm sticking with my 5. Go ahead.
Eric?
I really don't have anything to add. I mean, I think all the points were hitting the rule book, and it was 2 pages long. Like I said, I gave it above average score. Did I give it a solid 5? Nah, but I can't really pinpoint things that were wrong, good or bad about it. I just know it was all there. It was clear, concise, and quick. I mean, how many rules do you need to learn how to toss a burrito at somebody? I mean,
Right.
Come on.
You don't, and that's the thing. It's not exactly the same comparison as if you look at all the games behind us or in front of us that you can't see. When you're looking at 20, 30 page rule books,
Yeah.
it's different. You can score pretty high when you're keeping it very simple.
Yep.
Components. I gave components a 4.
I have a 5.
4.
I'm going to take it a little bit. 4. I know it's strange, but these things smell. But that wasn't why I gave it a 4.
It's a manufacturer.
It's a manufacturer, but the Kickstarter ones, the basic ones didn't smell, but the Kickstarter ones have got a smell to them.
And Eric has a problem with the
Burrito
smell.
Supreme.
Something I did notice, though, while we were playing, and I noticed because it happened with me, the cards are really thin. And you're playing these so fast-paced that these cards are going to get bent really quick, and they're not gonna stand up. You're going to have to keep these so that you can play with them. You're going to have to sleeve them, and that, I think, is going to take away from being able to play quickly.
Really? You're so picky. I'm sorry.
No,
I gave it a 5, so for me, it's perfectly done. Whatever is in there, it's not like you have to hold this all the time. The cards to shuffle it. I mean, come on. If you ruin it, it means you played a lot. It means you enjoyed it. And this thing, even though you hit it, somebody with it, it's not really hurting you, right? So it's perfect for kids, for adults, but not for whiny adults. But this is really. So I gave it a 5. I mean, everything you need for the game, how they thought about it, it's good.
My single point of contention was also with the cards. With that, and again, just thinking about the playing, especially this game is also very kid friendly. I mean, it says 8 and up on there. You can teach it to some younger kids. You may have some issues with the cards with that, and I think you would. And I know that if you're watching this, you may say, "Oh, well, they have an ultimate super package with waterproof cards?" Yeah, they did have that, but I don't want to get hit by that hard plastic card, because when you're throwing burritos, the chance of cards flying and things going on,
and hurting the kids too, right?
Yeah, it is just, you shouldn't
point.
throw cards, but I'm just thinking, if you're
Super
playing with
fast.
kids and someone goes to get a burrito, they're going to throw a card on accident, and I'm just like, these, still, above average.
You're going to cut your kid.
Replayability, I gave a 5 on replayability.
4?
I gave 5 on replayability.
I'm sorry. Who wouldn't want to continue to hit people with these foam burritos? I mean,
you don't even have to look. It's just, they are trained burritos that just go right where you want them to. See, that hits my arm. This hits him in the face. I mean, it's just automatic here, folks. Automatic.
Yeah, the burritos are going down.
The other thing too is that you can actually, you can put both decks together, put all 4 burritos, and have even more players. Could you imagine the chaos?
Oh, think about it. 12 people playing, 4 burritos, brawls, duels happening all over the place. The chaos that would ensue would just be phenomenal to watch.
Phenomenal.
I mean, we had just 4 people. We couldn't keep track of what's duel or brawl and.
I kept messing up. I know.
War
I did. I just got excited. So.
You want to hit people with burritos, folks.
You do. You just want to whack them.
It's like,
don't want to get hit by it. So that's what it is. I know. It is fun. It is.
Overall fun. I gave a 5.
5?
5.
I had a blast. I think we all did. I think even Samantha there toward the end was enjoying it.
Hey, this is the first game that we have to be on our feet. We're not sitting and, we're actually engaged.
Yeah, you're moving around. And
Well,
that's,
if we're not counting Duck Duck Goose,
Red Rover.
send somebody right over.
Send Big John right over.
Lumberjack.
Mr. Lumberjack.
Hey, but yeah, this was one of those games that it's just fun. You're not really that worried. It's extremely hard to get the rules wrong, anyways. The way you get the rule wrong is because you're so excited and so jumping around that you
get so excited.
you yell duel and you grab a burrito and throw it at somebody.
Right, and
No, that's you guys. Me, I'm the one, the brawl one that I ended up throwing it.
Yeah.
well,
Several times, I think.
but and that's the thing. Like, you think if you're playing with kids, I mean,
Come on.
we're all kids at heart. But you're playing with the kids. It even goes in there. It's talking about don't worry about how the cards are stacked as you're passing your discard over. You're just having fun going at it, and this is something that whether you have younger kids,
Correct.
Preteen, teenagers fun, or if you just want to have fun with your, well, I won't say board game group, but yes, with your group.
Because I'm sure your board game group wants to throw burritos at each other.
Exactly. No, don't worry about the minions
Especially
that are
trying
sitting
to
around
piss
there.
each other off
So,
sometimes.
yeah, exactly. You get something that's like, all right, let's just settle this with a duel right now.
Yes. So it's a
fun.
good player participation.
And some people
good
duck and some
interaction.
people don't.
It's a good interactive game, physically. Yeah, it is.
We had the Matrix going on in here.
Yep,
If you didn't
yep.
see that, he dodged out of the way. And again, I mean, it's what you make. That's the great thing about it.
It is.
You can duck behind stuff. You could wait and hold and try and catch. It's when you're playing dodgeball. You all remember that? You'd be like, I'm the last person on the team. I'm going to wait until they throw, and then I'm going to try and catch it.
Correct.
Or
And you don't have
it's
to
in the
limit
air, and I'm going to
yourself.
throw it underneath. So.
You're right. You don't have to limit yourself to a smaller area. You can.
And always remember
bigger
when
area.
playing Throw Throw Burrito, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a burrito.
He caught him again. I'm sorry, but he died.
Burrito Supremo.
And that would be considered our homage to him.
Okay.
Hey, overall score, 4.4 for Throw Throw Burrito!
3, 2, 1, burrito!
Oh my God! I remember I got hit by this so much.
The game doesn't take long, folks. It's fun, and it's easy to learn. So if you haven't picked it up, if you're not one of the 50,000 people that pledged on Kickstarter for
Smart.
it will probably be hitting retail soon. The retail version, we have the Kickstarter version here. The retail version is actually up in the room. It's just a good fun game that pull out, throw burritos at each other.
Yeah, Exploding
Without
Kittens
really
did a good
hurting.
job.
And if you happen to have the Fear Me!
Whatever, Eric. You're just being cocky. I know I have the burrito. What do you call this? The bruise.
The Frankenstein one?
It's the burrito bruise.
I had the burrito bruise the whole time, so I've been bruised.
It's always of everybody. Support your local gaming. We support.
Discover Games.
Fayetteville, Georgia.
Game on, everybody.
Game on.
Burrito on.